Just a reminder that purple and black number 7, that's going to be on the, well, it's in the far back right now from this camera shot. It's gonna be on the right, the pole. On the left, Arto Kekkonen. Behind Kekkonen is Taylor. Behind Cooper is Wlodarczyk. And it's go! We're underway for the final round of the TM Master Cup Series season. And here they come into the first turn. Kekkonen a little slow. Cooper a little bit wide. But Kekkonen comes, and I think we got trouble. Matt Taylor is off the course. That's got to be a... Yeah, here's a replay of it. Contact with Noraki and Rainsford, and off goes the 44 from 4th on the grid. And coming... Oh, we got more problems! Wetmore, Morel, Leonard! Evans, Nasova, way off in the background. Sandoval, Devereaux. Oh, my. I think this Tom Wetmore... Yep, that area of the wall jets out right there. Tom Wetmore ran right into it. Palmer Styles got a bit of that as well. Marcus Leonard. Of course, Adrian Devereaux, I don't know what he was thinking, trying to push Evans out of the way. Oh my, this is pandemonium already. No yellow flag out, which, seeing as... Oh! More trouble. Palmer Styles, Mike Whitmore. There must have been some tussle over there, and I saw Leon Keniston as well. But we haven't gotten a yellow yet, and that tells me that we're back to seeing the Decatur officials of old. And what I mean by that is, well, the Decatur officials don't throw yellow flags if there's a spin right on the racetrack. They've only thrown yellows for wrecks happening off the track. And since I think they've been instructed not to throw yellow if a wreck happens off the track, we may not see a yellow all day. Ian Cooper is in the lead. In second is Arto Kekkonen. Todd Wlodarczyk having a battle. Johnny Ada's into the pit lane. One of the championship contenders is into the pits. Tire problem, I think. That's what I'm getting from it. Tire problems on the 04. Oh boy, we've had a turbulent race already. Wlodarczyk going for the lead here in car 37. He's got a run on Arto Kekkonen, got by him in the third turn. He's going to have to chase Cooper up the hill. He might get him. I don't know, though. The hill's a left-hander. He probably should have passed him by now. Oh, my... He's still holding on to it. Coming around the hill, Wlodarczyk holding his own on the outside. He's going to get him right here. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Early out of the gate, Todd Wlodarczyk sweeps into the lead. Ian Cooper back to second. More contact, Alan Hodges. Lauren Roth, Joel Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets away with it. Lauren Roth went way up the other side of the hill there. Alan Hodges, one of the championship contenders. Looks like he just got into Roth. We're on board with the 39 car, Lauren Roth. You see him having a nice look at the ambulance up there. Oh my. Of course, Roth is able to get that thing away. I can see him right now. But, oh my goodness. 2 laps into the race, we've already had more incidents. About as many incidents as the qualifiers had put together. Todd Wlodarczyk looking pretty hot. Ian Cooper, Arto Kekkonen, Alexis Rainsford, Ryan Naraki, Gary Edwards. Those are the top 6. I think everyone that's kept their heads screwed. Oh, Wlodarczyk, Arto! No! Oh, my goodness! Arto, what have you done there, mate? Get back on the track there. Wlodarczyk has stalled it. Todd Wlodarczyk has stalled the car. Oh, my. Wlodarczyk has stalled the car. He just drove it in there way too hot, I think. I think you're right. Todd just drove it in there way over his head. Way too fast. And Arto, I think, just lost it. Yep. Wlodarczyk drove it in there way too hot. And I think Arto may have done the same thing. But Arto kept it in gear and just was able to pull it out. I think Arto may have lost it. Whereas Wlodarczyk panicked. Oh my. See everybody going by. Just Todd Wlodarczyk. One lap he's in the lead, the next, he's going to be way at the back of the line. Ian Cooper up front now with Alexis Rainsford in second. Ryan Naraki in third. Gary Edwards is in fourth. Scott Stoidler's been moving up through the field, as has Tony Durbin, who's climbed his way all the way up into the top 10. There's Austin Magnuson in the 94, Lewis Kingston up there as well. Tony Durbin really making a march to the front. Also, other cars making marches to the front. Leonid Roderick in the 4, that's not really a surprise. Also, Amy Kuroki's been on her way forward, Scott Stoidler as well. And another car I should probably mention is Stephanie McGlynn in car number 6, who has jumped all the way up to 25th after starting last. Also, some of the reverses will be John Parker Jr., who's gone in reverse. Matt Taylor, obviously, but I'm not counting him because Taylor spun off the track. You see Roderick way in the back. It's a bright orange and blue car. It's very, very hard to miss that. You have to be colorblind not to see Leonard Roderick's car from far away. Tony Durbin having a very, very canny race so far. I'd expect him to be a little bit more aggressive this early on. See Gary Edwards there. Danny Savin is also running very well. Savin must have gotten around Edwards, and he's moved himself up a little higher in the running order. Durbin in that 33 car, though, very, very strong early on. That's not what we expect from him. Here's Stephanie McGlynn. This is in the midfield. That's Tom Wetmore, that yellow car with the red numbers. That car originally had white numbers, but they made him change the color of them so that you could see them on the screen here. As otherwise, it would look like the 9 car from last year. You couldn't read the numbers at all from far away. People think that'd be either number 9 or number 0, or sometimes even number 8. There's Stuart Sandoval right in front of McGlynn there. This is about 25th, 26th place. You're pretty much right there. McGlynn having a very good showing so far, and using a head, something most people around here seem to be incapable of doing. Alan Hodges in the 13 car probably could have avoided that little contact with Roth, but I think just the pressure's gotten way to his head, and Hodges has not done too well under pressure before. If you let him cruise for a while, he'll do fine, but he just hasn't. He's been a little bit canny so far this year. Roderick 3 wide! Oh, that could have been really bad. That was a little bit of an aggressive move. I didn't expect that from Leonard Roderick, of all people, to do something 3 wide like that. Otto must have been way off the pace there for a minute now. I wonder if Otto's having a problem with that car, because after that spin-off, he's been dropping to the field like a rock. George Dennis in the 31 car there. We're on the back bumper of the 27 car, but no, this is off the back bumper of the race leader, that being Ian Cooper in the 7. I thought this was off the 27 car, excuse me. See Dale Roswell, who's moved up into 4th. Not Gary Edwards, excuse me. I don't know how I got those 2 cars confused. I don't know either. Maybe you're losing your mind there? The other Rainsford having a pretty good run. Rachel Rainsford's just behind that group. Scott Stoidler in the 26 car also having a fantastic run early on in the going. Gary Edwards there, just right behind this group. And then right behind Edwards, I'm not sure who that is. That's Danny Sullivan, that's right. That's Sullivan's car. Ian Cooper going wide. Oh, and Naraki makes a move for the lead. He's got it. Ian Cooper just got a little bit offline there. And Rainsford having a look on him now. And that 7 car, Ian's car not handling too well, I don't think. Maybe he's just driven a little too hard and worn his tyres out a little bit much. Oh boy, don't want to run up there. Now Roswell's gotten by him. And Lewis Kingston takes a spot from Tony Durbin. Kingston beginning to work his way towards the front. You know, Lewis Kingston is definitely championship material. I don't know about this year, considering how strong Alexis Rainsford and Tony Durbin are. But next year, I would definitely put Kingston among championship favorites. And here we are from the helicopter view, looking at the first 3. Ryan Arrg in the lead, Alexis Rainsford in 2nd, and Dale Roswell in 3rd. Palmer Stiles is already about to go a lap down, 6 laps into the race. Palmer, though, was involved in a couple of accidents right in the first lap. So I think it's kind of not really a surprise to see Palmer this off the pace. It's a little bit of a surprise to see Palmer being this much of a moving chicane, though. Yeah, that's a little bit unlike him. I think Palmer's is frustrated right now, and when he's frustrated, he gets a little bit edgy. Julian Asova is also going to get in the way in a couple of minutes as well, because I see that orange number 1 car up ahead. Lap 7, Ryan Arrg. Wow, Alexis Rainsford gets a little bit offline, and Palmer just shoots by her, but of course that's not for position. I don't know what that's all about. That's dragged Ian Cooper back up into the mix. That's 7, and he promptly runs it wide again. Oh my! He's been running it wide these past 2 laps. I don't know what the deal is. I think that car is having a really bad handling problem. He's running it wide a little bit there as well. Here we are back in the midfield. There's Leon Kenniston doing the same thing. Kenniston's been driving his car like a madman. So is Alan Hodges, Lorne Roth, and there's Adrian Devereaux, who's probably one of the probably if it wasn't for him trying to push Anthony Evans around, like he had a snowplow attached to the front of that thing, he'd probably be one of the heroes of the race so far. Coming up the hill, almost 3 wide around the hill. Wow! I haven't seen anything like this at Decatur for quite some time. Absolutely not, and I have a feeling that's something to do with the the new Michelin tires that they brought here, because those things have about as much grip as an open wheel cars were on the back bumper of Ryan Araki's car. A lot of drivers have been fighting the grip here. There's so much grip on the track that they're fighting it constantly. Arrg running off the course. And it looks very much the same as Spa, which ironically had absolutely zero grip on the track at all because people were aquaplaning all over the place. But the same cars, Arrg, Roswell, Rainsford, are running at the front here. That they were in Spa, so the track a little bit hard today. And Roswell going for the lead. Yes, Dale Roswell, 61 years old. He's showing up. A driver young enough to be his son, Ryan Arrg. Ryan Arrg, of course, he's probably a little. I think Arrg's probably a little bit flustered to have to battle with the only senior citizen in the field, and I don't think he's showing any one of those years behind the wheel. Dale Roswell driving like a much younger man out there. And Joel Rodriguez is off the course. Yep, I think he did the same. Oh, Mork at Rainsford off. Rachel, she's sliding back onto the track. Magnuson into her pretty hard. Uh-oh. That was right across the road. I'm not sure if that'll bring a yellow out. I don't think so, though. Magnuson brings it to a stop. He's off course, though. The tow truck's about 100 feet from him. Here's a replay. Howard got into her. I don't think she just kind of swerved in front of him. I think it was both people are at fault for that. Probably just one of those racing incidents, an unfortunate one at that. Rachel Rainsford, of course, got into poor Austin Magnuson, who was just minding his own business. Of course, got collected up in her garbage. And, of course, now you see that car smoking, driving down the track, and Leon Kenniston into the pits. Well, I think this is routine. Yes, Leon Kenniston, car 60, the Olhausen Billiards car. George Dennis also came in. Those are routine pit stops, so I think we can expect the first round of pit stops already. Tires are wearing that bad? Well, they're wearing better than they did last year. Last year, people were having problems because they were sliding all over the damn place. And now you see Roswell battling with Arrg again, and now Rainsford's come into the mix as well. Well, whether or not you like the championship battle, this is a pretty exciting battle for the first three spots. Arrg, Roswell, Rainsford, definitely the titans of the day so far. Three different manufacturers. A SAR for Arrg, a Nard for Roswell as he holds on to the lead, and a CM for Alexis Rainsford. We have to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be back with more here at Decatur.